Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and today I want to share with you the importance of cleaning our substrate, so please stay tuned. Did you know that you should clean your substrate prior to use? Sounds silly, really. We aren't going to play in it or eat it. But can you guess who will? Yep, your fish. Just like little children, they will play in it, dig in it, and even put some in their mouths. Some gravels are labeled rinsed or cleaned and ready for use. To the naked eye, it may look like that. What you don't see is what you must make sure and remove. Chemicals, poisonous residue from the factory picked up during the packaging process, and excessive dust or bits of dirt are a sure bet that you don't want in your aquarium. So what's the big deal? Simple. You don't want to chance anything going into your aquarium that may harm your fish, and you want your aquarium to look clean and clear. The dirt and bits of debris would be enough to cause cloudy water. This over time can be cleaned up through the use of filters, but much of the dirt will settle, only clouding up your aquarium every time you disturb the gravel. So why deal with that when it's not necessary and a potential health hazard? Improper cleaning of substrate is the #1 cause of cloudy water in a new aquarium. So at this point, you've already purchased the substrate you have chosen. It's recommended to cover your aquarium bottom with approximately 3 inches of substrate. The rule of thumb is 1 pound of gravel per gallon. Depending on the type of fish you are homing, in my opinion, you don't need that much. This rule must only have to do with small aquariums, as it would be totally insane to have 150 pounds of sand in my large aquarium. I'll leave this topic for another time. So this is how I clean my pool filter sand that I prefer as my universal substrate. There are a couple things you will need. 2 5-gallon pails labeled aquarium use only. You want to make sure they are free of soap residue or any other harmful chemical, so it really must be imperative that you only use these pails for your aquarium. There are many places you can purchase 5-gallon pails complete with lids for very little cost. I go to the local bakery and get them for $2 each. It's uber important to be aware of what they have been used for if you're buying used pails. From the bakery, they usually have contained honey, flour, or other baking ingredients. The next thing you'll need is a strainer, preferably a metal sieve type that is more like a screen. You want it large enough to sit securely in the top of your 5-gallon pail. Fill your sieve about halfway with the substrate of choice and start to pour water through it. The pail is a great way to catch any particles that sneak through the sieve that you do not want going down your drain. While pouring the water through, you can stir it up by hand or simply shake the sieve if you don't find it's too heavy. You will need to repeat this process several times until the water is running clear. Once your first batch of gravel is clean, you can put it directly in your aquarium, but I prefer putting it into my second 5-gallon pail and have it all ready so I can set my tank up all at the same time. I personally do not recommend purchasing colored substrate, but that's a personal preference and nothing more. Colored gravel can leach poisonous chemicals into your water, possibly killing your fish. This is, of course, your choice, but if you do choose colored substrate of any kind, Usually it's gravel. It is uber important that you clean it properly. This gravel must be cleaned in a slightly harsher way to ensure it's safe for use. Pour some of your gravel into a 5-gallon pail. You will want to do this outside. Using your garden hose with a good forceful nozzle or a pressure washer is preferred. Spray the gravel in the pail. The water can be allowed to overflow onto the grass as it won't do any damage. Continue spraying, allowing the water to overflow until it runs clear. Then you can repeat this process with your next batch, moving the cleaned gravel into your extra 5-gallon pail. Once you have all your gravel cleaned, you should run it through your strainer to make sure all particles have been removed. Keep a look at the watercolor as well, because the colored gravel will give off some of the color. And this will also enter your aquarium, changing the color of your aquarium water if it's not cleaned properly. So whichever you choose, it's important to take these steps to ensure not only the best environment for your fish, but peace of mind for yourself as well. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.